Hey guys, so that totally cut out there. I'm going to just start where I was. So Victor said we're going to cut out, we're going to go out, we're going to come back, and you turn your flashlight or you put it on your face. So they went out and they disappeared, and slowly within like 15 feet of them disappearing, that was it. You couldn't see the light. It was just darkness. Like that's literally all that existed everywhere that you were. You couldn't see the bubbles, you couldn't see your hand right in front of your face, you could see nothing. And for about a good 3 seconds or more, maybe 6, my heart was absolutely pounding. I was completely scared shitless. I probably almost shit my pants. Like literally, it was terrifying. It was not something that most people would just willingly jump in the water and sink down to the bottom of the ocean in the middle of the night and then say, hey, turn off your flashlight. And you're like, what? And nobody really walked through what that was going to look like. And I remember sitting there in the complete darkness and breathing underwater and just being like, this is it. This is all there is. This is all there is to everything. There was just darkness everywhere. And not darkness in the sense of darkness is bad or darkness is good. It was just that moment stayed with me and is with me now, even years later, understanding the power of the fact that that was a profound experience that shook me to my existence and made me realize like that humans are there, everyone's there. Everyone was in my life was in that moment, and I never really realized that. It all just dawned on me like in a moment. And it was such a powerful experience. It's what made the diving experience so surreal for me. I mean, if I talk about the highlights, it was that moment and facing up in the sky, like, and realizing how much power there is in these experiences in life to go and inspire people to do amazing things. And in that moment, I definitely realized that I only have one life, and I definitely lose that from time to time, and I think other people also lose that from time to time. And it was one of my most memorable conscious thoughts that I had in that trip, just sitting there underwater in complete darkness, wide open eyes, and literally not a sliver of light to be found anywhere. And so anyways, I'm going to continue reading this journal. So the next day was our final day and off to an early start. 7 a.m. at the dive center and a Sunday morning. Surprisingly, Victor was only 20 minutes late and we got started. Dive 1 was my search and recover right off the dock. This was my final advanced diver's dive, and upon completing it, I was officially a new certified advanced diver. The second dive of the morning was a standard dive, but at this point I saw lots of marine life and one fairly unique blackfish with a neon blue trim, like a black ninja with a blue headband. We came to my last dive, back to the after catamaran that Victor and I, with a new student who was doing her deep water dive, and we basically saw all the same stuff with different marine life, and it was really cool. But as we toured the catamaran, we approached the entry and under the hull, and Victor led, and he was only a few feet in when he stopped swimming and signaled us to follow, but closely to him. And look, there floated a 2-meter shark about 3 meters from us. And at first my thought was, oh my god, my heart's gonna pound. And I would panic, and I would not stay in the moment. But none of that happened. I was in awe. The pure beauty and ruggedness of the shark took me away. Those 20 seconds I'll never forget. I'll be able to close my eyes and clearly visualize that moment for the rest of my life. Very similar to closing my eyes and being able to visualize the darkness of being underwater. We exited the underside of the hull, still in amazement, and veering away from the catamaran, we spotted another 1.5 meter shark, long laying in the sand, then elegantly swimming off into the distance. Those 2 moments marked the end of my incredible, inspiring, and passion-driving experience of diving. From that moment, I fell deep and hard for scuba diving and the adventures to come. I know the stories will only get better and more numerous. On the note, I said goodbye to Bocas del Toro and half the gang. Kit, Jenny, Gavin, and Jared would stay for a while Caleb, Kyle, Nico, and I would head south to Medellin. It was sad to see travels with such a great friends come to an end, but the memories we made will truly last a lifetime and only brought us closer together on our journey through life. So I really wish that the video hadn't cut off, but that's the way life goes, and that's that, and this is this. And I really just wanted to, again, say thank you to everyone who's been watching these videos, and I really, I'm happy I get to share these with everybody in this space of, one takes and just sharing my story. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, see you guys later.